I'm Dr. Vibha Sharma, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Public Administration, MCM DAV College, Chandigarh. Today, I'll be speaking on Local Administrative Officials, that is Module number 7. The basic objectives of this module are to appreciate the significance of district administration, to list the functions of the Deputy Commissioner, to describe the role of Deputy Commissioner in local administration, to list the functions of the Block Development Officer at the block level. Let me introduce you to the module. India is a vast country. The whole country cannot be managed either by the central government or the state governments. There is a need of having a district level government. To administer the district level government, the Panchayati Raj or the municipalities, a number of officials are required. Today, we will discuss the role of two important officials at the local level. One of them, the Deputy Commissioner, who is the head of the district administration, and second is the Block Development Officer, who heads the block at the district level. District administration. District is a multiple unit of administration. It represents a number of officers and departments at the district level who provide a number of services to the people. The district administration is headed by a district officer. This person is a link between the administration at the state level and the district level. There are at present 640 districts in India. This figure is as per the 2011 census of India. Districts are created by the state governments out of their own territories to run the administration smoothly. Let us now discuss the evolution of the district. We can find the traces of the district in ancient India. The Vedic and other ancient literature gives us a clear idea about the working of the federal organization comprising of a number of villages ruled by a king or a chief. Under the Mauryans, Guptas, and other Hindu rulers of north of India, the kingdoms were divided into provinces which were headed by provincial ministers. Provinces were divided into districts and they were under the charge of an officer. District officers enjoyed comprehensive power and they were treated as the most important officials during those times. However, the present form of district originated during the British era. It is a mixed creation rather of the Mughal and the British rulers. The present district officer originated in the year 1772 when Warren Hastings appointed district officials in Bengal to collect revenue and dispense justice. The district administration was considered most important administrative unit of a province during those times. And the district collector or the magistrate was considered as the most prominent and prestigious position. The major work of this official was collection of revenue and maintenance of law and order in his respective spheres. After independence, the district officer assumed more importance. This officer is responsible for the socio-economic development of a district. He takes care of the law and order, besides collecting the revenue, which are the traditional functions of the district officer. The today's official, that is, the district officer, is responsible for the census operations, conduct of elections at the parliamentary and the state level, and a number of other functions. Every state is divided into a number of districts. Here we see the state of Haryana and the 21 districts it's divided into in the map depicted on the screen. Let us now discuss the structure of district administration. The size of the district varied during the British period, and even now different districts have different sizes in different states. However, of late, there has been a trend to have districts of almost similar sizes, areas. The district administration presents the look of a miniature state secretariat, as it includes all the agencies functioning within the government at the district level. The district is divided into subdivisions, tehsils, circles, and villages. Horizontally, the districts have a number of departments like the welfare department, the police department, health department, agriculture department, industries department, and so on. Let us now discuss the various levels within the district. Yes, I'm talking of subdivision level. Various states provide for a division of a district into subdivisions. Similarly, the Criminal Procedure Code authorizes the government to divide a district into subdivision for the purpose of criminal administration with a subdivisional magistrate in charge. Nowadays, though both the revenue administration and the criminal administration provides for subdivisions, the governments form similar subdivisions for both the purposes. Each subdivision is under the charge of an official who is called as subdivisional officer, subdivisional magistrate, revenue divisional officer, and so on in different states. Below the district level, the next level is the tehsil level. This level is an old traditional unit which is found even in the pre-British rule. It is called tehsil in Punjab and Uttar Pradesh, taluk in Tamil Nadu, talukas or mahals in Maharashtra. In some states like Bengal and Bihar, there are no tehsils, and a subdivision is the unit below the district. A tehsil is a basic unit for the purposes of land revenue, land record, magistracy, treasury, general administration, and other miscellaneous items of work. Each tehsil is under the charge of a tehsildar, who is assisted by Naib Tehsildars or Deputy Tehsildars. Below the Tehsils, there may be sub-Tehsils, circles or paraganas or fikars for the revenue purposes. Rural areas are divided into blocks which are headed by the Block Development Officer. Village is the smallest unit of administration for any purpose. The lowest level officer at the Gram Panchayat level is the Panchayat Secretary and the Gram Sevak. Besides that, there are patwaris, chowkidars in different states. Let us now discuss the Deputy Commissioner. Deputy Commissioner is the head of district administration. He is known by different names. Earlier, he was called as the Andata, the Mai Bap, the representative or the agent of the government. But nowadays, he is known as the Deputy Commissioner. He is also called District Collector in a number of instances. He is the kingpin of administration at the district level. He is not only the eyes and the ears, he is the one who performs major tasks at the district level. He is the friend, he is the philosopher, he is the guide of the local administration, the district level officials, as well as the people residing in a district. Appointment of the Deputy Commissioner. Normally, a person belonging to the Indian Administrative Service is appointed as the Deputy Commissioner. As a member of the IAS, any person who is in the 4th or the 5th year of his service may be appointed as the Deputy Commissioner of a district. No special training is provided for this office, but a person undergoes the usual training before they join the service. Besides the IAS officials, the Deputy Commissioners are also drawn from the state civil services or the people who are promoted from the state civil services to the Indian Administrative Service. Such people are much more experienced and mature as compared to the direct entrants to the All India services. Let us now discuss the functions of a Deputy Commissioner. The Deputy Commissioner performs a number of functions. Some of the functions are traditional, which a Deputy Commissioner has been performing for a long period of time, and other functions are the new functions, the emerging functions in the present times. Let us discuss the traditional function, that is, maintenance of law and order. The Deputy Commissioner is responsible for the maintenance of law and order in his district. He performs this function with the assistance of district level police. As a district administrator, this is what the Deputy Commissioner is known as when he performs the role of maintaining the law and order. He issues arms licenses, no objection certificate for explosive things, deals with the cases of passports, extension of visas, besides the traditional functions of maintenance of law and order. The second function of the Deputy Commissioner is collection of revenue. When a Deputy Commissioner is performing these functions, he is sometimes referred to as collector. He collects taxes and other dues. He has a right to decide about the terrains, such as mutation, encroachments, land acquisitions, etc. During natural calamities like famine, drought, floods, the Deputy Commissioner performs a major role and provides relief to the people residing in that particular area. As the registrar, he maintains the records, the land records within the district. He also hears appeals from the order of the SDO and consolidation officers when he is the ex officio Deputy Director of Consolidation and Holdings. The Deputy Commissioner controls the treasury at the district level. He acts as the drawing and disbursing officer at this level. The third functions are the executive functions at the district level. A Deputy Commissioner is the Chief Executive Officer at the district level, and he performs a number of executive functions. The policies of the government are executed at this level by the Deputy Commissioner. He does this work with the help of a number of other departments at the district level. He is responsible for posting, transfer, and leave off all the officials at the district level. Officials like Naib Tehsildars, and so on. He appoints the punishing authority in respect of the ministerial and inferior servants of the collectorate, tehsil staff, and other allied officers. He deals with the pension cases of the district staff and also submits the annual budget estimates. The fourth function of the Deputy Commissioner is in relation to the local bodies at the district level. He acts as a link between the Panchayati Raj institutions and the state government. His role in the district, in the local administration, gives him a chance to closely supervise the functioning of the local level officials. He is also the district level development officer, and as a district development officer, he looks into the development programs at the district level. He also has a role in the execution of these programs by the Panchayat Samitis and the Zilla Parishad. He has a power to suspend the resolutions of these local bodies. In some cases, the Deputy Commissioner may also act as the chairman of the improvement trusts in that particular area. The fifth function of the Deputy Commissioner is the developmental function. There are a number of national development programs run by the government at the district level. He plays an important role in their execution. Other socio-economic development programs are also executed under his expert guidance. His sixth function relates to the functioning of other departments. He is the advisor of various departments at the district level. He has the overall charge of planning at the district level. He is the chairman of a number of interdepartmental committees and thus acts as the main coordinating link between these committees for the proper development at the district level. He performs a number of miscellaneous functions. He has an important role to play whenever census operations are held, that is after every 10 years. Even during elections, he has the most important role of the returning officer. Besides that, he is also responsible for performing a number of ceremonial duties at the district level. Role of Deputy Commissioner. The Deputy Commissioner of the British era had all the important powers. He was literally the master of the people. But after independence, the Deputy Commissioner is no longer amongst the rulers. He is expected to work along with the people, and he cannot afford to keep himself aloof from the people. He performs a number of functions in revenue collection, maintenance of law and order, development, welfare, and other general executive functions. He works for the administrative improvement and for the all-round development at the district level. The district officer plays a very important role, rather a threefold role, that of a district collector, the district magistrate, and the deputy commissioner. The next official which I intend to discuss today is that of the block level. Yes, I am talking of the block development officer. Block is an administrative unit between the village and the district. A block is formed by combining a number of villages. The block is headed by a block development officer. Appointment of the block development officer. A block development officer, or a BDO as he is commonly known, is appointed by the respective state governments. There are a number of variations in the appointment of the block development officer. The block development officer may be appointed from amongst the serving employees in the revenue and development departments, or he may be recruited directly. In the case of direct recruitment, the BDO is recruited after an examination conducted by State Public Service Commission. After recruitment, a person who ultimately becomes the BDO undergoes training. This training is centralized and may also be on-the-job training to become and perform the functions of the BDO efficiently. A block development officer is a vital official in the rural administration at the block level. Role in the Panchayati Raj institutions. BDO provides the principal link between the block as well as the district, between the village as well as the block. The BDO performs a number of functions. He is the major link between the block and the higher levels of government. He performs his administrative duties along with other officials at the block level. The BDO performs a number of functions, as I told you earlier. Now let us do some of his functions. He is the Chief Administrative Officer at the block level. He carries his team along in providing developmental programs to the people at this level. He is the leader of the team of extension officers, such as the Social Extension Officer, the Education Extension Officer, Welfare Extension Officer, and so on. As a head of the block level administration, he looks after the management and other personnel functioning at the block level. He exercises institutional and administrative, besides financial control over the functioning of Panchayat Samitis in his block. The BDO exercises institutional, financial, and administrative control over the panchayats falling in his block. The financial powers of the BDO. The BDO prepares the Panchayat Samiti's budget and ultimately executes the same. He is the one who gets the accounts audited. The BDO gets the accounts of the Panchayat Samiti audited and provides a report to the higher authorities in case they demand so. He is responsible for the financial duties at the block level. He is the drawing and disbursing officer at the block level. The BDO has a major role to play in the Panchayat Samitis. He has a right to attend the meetings of the Panchayat Samiti, but he cannot vote in these meetings. He keeps a track of the functioning of the Panchayat Samitis. He can even call for the meetings of the Panchayat Samiti. The BDO prepares the agenda of the meetings of the Panchayat Samiti. He records the minutes of the meeting and assists the other officials in carrying out the functioning of the Panchayat Samitis. He provides secretarial assistance to the standing committees at the Samiti level. The BDO is expected to inform the higher authorities about any breach of duties which is done by the non-official members of the Panchayat Samiti. These include fraud, embezzlement, theft of money or other property of the Panchayat Samiti. Is empowered to acquire and dispose of property of the Panchayat Samiti and enter into contracts for the performance of various developmental functions. Conclusions. Local administration, that is, district administration, is further divided into subdivisions, tehsils, blocks, circles. The role of local administration is very significant in carrying out the administrative activities at this level. Two important officials, Deputy Commissioner and Block Development Officer, perform the duties of developmental programs, their execution, planning for the programs, and other vital functions at their respective levels. Thank you.